Hey guys, this is Nick here. Today we are reacting to something that apparently I forgot, or rather missed, the trailer for the upcoming holiday. I know it's coming out in the holiday. I saw something about that in the comments because I wanted to know what this was. The bastards did it. I've been waiting for another Assassin's Creed game for so long. And apparently this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, as you can see from the front here. This is the official trailer. It came out 2 weeks ago. I somehow did not see it until 3 to 4 days ago. I didn't mean see it as in watch it. I mean I didn't know that they made a trailer. I didn't even know this existed, so I don't know what to expect. First question: how are they making a Viking into an assassin? Second question: are they bringing the blade? The blade. I want to see the blade, of course. I'm assuming this is the guy we're gonna play as. Maybe. I don't even know if this is the full length of the video, of the thing on YouTube. I just typed it up as soon as I can when I heard it came out. I know it came out 3 to 4 days ago. I didn't watch it. No. Oh God, don't do that. Okay. Anyway, I'll stop talking. I'll talk about what I think of the video during it and afterwards. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it looks
heartless.
It looks so good. That lighting, the graphics.
Godless barbarians.
And who is talking? For real, who is talking? Is that supposed to be a statue of Odin? They're bringing ships. They brought. I love the ship combat in
blindly.
Well, that says it. I love the ship combat in I think it was Black Flag or something.
They scour the lands of England.
All right, so we're in England.
Lands they will never defend, never love. The time
of course.
has come to speak to them in a language
Who is this?
they will understand.
I think I have an idea who this is. I'm gonna talk about what I think of it during it, little bits of pieces. I think I know. I don't wanna. It's so good, but we already know that if the game come out, the graphics is not gonna look like this. So. The music, those ships. I have a lot of them. What? We're in fire. Oh! How much? Oh! His chin! What happened? Oh! At least he took the one right through him. Typical axe throw, yes. That was amazing. I loved it. Was that soldier? Was one of the England? Yeah, they're holding kite shields. I know what those are. I do history. And then we have some kind of champion. Oh, that guy! That poor guy! Who is that? Who is that? Is that supposed to be Odin? The Raven? I got it. I know about history from Viking. Isn't it Northern mythology, I think? And here comes the champion. Oh! That lighting! He'll walk it off. He's just gonna walk it off like nothing happened. That is, I assume that's heavy plated armor. Not chain, but heavy plated. I already have some problems with how they look. I know a little bit about. I'll tell you after. No, he killed him? They did it! Conquer like a Viking. Yes. I'll leave that on the screen. That was only 4 minutes? I saw that this came out 2 weeks ago. And I didn't know until 3 to 4 days ago. And now I'm watching it. That went by quick. First off, I love okay, I'm going to start off from the game itself. I love Assassin's Creed just like everybody else. I'm assuming, well, for me, I grew up playing Assassin's Creed as young because I think the very first time I played Assassin's Creed was when I was 5. You guys don't need to know this, but I'm talking anyway. I think there's 5 games in total besides this. I don't know. I've only played 3 different Assassin's Creed games from their franchise. I know I didn't play 2 of them. I think it was the most recent one they did with Ancient Egypt. Sorry for that notification. And the one before they made before that Ancient Egypt in 20 something. Now we have Assassin's Creed Valhalla with Vikings. That, no offense, looked nothing like Vikings. The video itself gave off a huge Viking and Ragnarok vibe from those 2 shows, but I guess if anybody is sticking around for the end, I might as well talk about it. The first thing I noticed, where are their helmets? Vikings are known to wear helmets, spiky horns that have like the little thing in their eyes. Secondly, they do not wear fur. I've watched videos, history videos, I've done my research. They do not wear fur. The only ones that wear fur are mainly the champions, like those big, well, not big, but the ones that are mainly the strongest out of group of them. They usually have just on the fur with a little bit of armor underneath it, like how he's wearing. But that is not how Vikings. This is all confusing. I don't know. You guys want to watch this? Thank you for reaching this far in it. I should keep going because I mean, why the fuck not? I noticed the axes have their style. I saw when he picked up the sword right at the end when he was fighting champion. We did not see a lot of swords. We did get to see use of some Viking spears. That one guy with the chin that, ooh, he threw the spear. I think it was a javelin from old times, and then he used the spear to cut right through the English soldier unit. That was brutal. We saw their axes. I do not like their shields. You guys, I love the trailer. It looks really good. Everything about it is perfect. But not the history, not the facts, not how this doesn't actually show how a history of it was. Their shields, they do not hold it like this. The big round thing in the middle. Let me see if I can.
Murder and kill blindly.
Okay, that shield that he has there with the big round thing in the middle, they have something in it that's like they stick their hand in it, hold it. It acts like a normal shield, but they do not have it on strap. They don't hold it like a strap. That, and also, if you guys look closely, I don't have a computer so I can zoom in. I could actually see it from here. That the shield is thick. Vikings did not have thick shields. People, of course, old times English warriors and the kings and queens, whatnot, thought of the Vikings as just barbarians, just as how France thought of Germany was, and Rome did the same thing and whatnot. No, Vikings were very smart, very intelligent, possibly obviously stronger than the English in brute force way. Their shields were not thick. They were very thin from the outside and coming towards the middle with the little ball metal thing. That was hardened with extra layered wood reinforced with sheet metal or whatnot. I think, I'm not sure, but all I know is thin because when they're fighting, I've done my research. I know about Vikings. I am talking way too loud. I have the mic. Well, my headphone. So when they're fighting, if any spear, sword, or axe is hit through it, it'll hit through the thin part, but it'll make the other person they're fighting, their weapon gets stuck into it. The window just got closed by the wind, so there goes my lighting from this weird room. That's one. The axes are too thick. You can see with his axe that he's holding the shield right there. I got the perfect little thing here. Hopefully YouTube doesn't use this as a thumbnail. How long are we? How long are we? Oh god, I am so sorry. I'm gonna keep going. I don't expect... Usually, they would do their research from all the other past games. I love Black Flag, I loved Brother in Arms, I think it was called, I'm not sure. No, Brotherhood. Yeah, Brotherhood. I loved Unity. I played the very first Assassin's Creed game. The second one. I don't know, I can't remember the names, I don't know how much games they made. All I know, I didn't play the Ancient Egypt one that they made somewhat recently, a few year or 2, 3 ago, and the one before that. Again, armor, they do not wear fur. As we saw in the beginning, they were all wearing fur. They do not all wear fur. They wear somewhat like a chainmail with a either cotton, not silk, I think, but cotton or fiber tunic that goes below their knees. That has a wall like outlining at the bottom below the knees and below. I'm sorry. Underneath it, they wear chainmail armor. Not thick, but very thin chainmail armor just for that. And they have their helmets. What else? I already said the shield. I already said their weapons. I wish we saw more of the swords play because their swords are really good. One thing I want to also talk about is... Okay, I went too far.
The language they will understand.
Him. He interested me a lot from just now. Who is he? Is my first question, but I think I already have my answer. I don't know if this is an actual king. I can't remember if it's the actual name. I think this is King Alfred of England from the old times. Oh yeah, I should probably say what I think this date is. I know the Vikings were formed, well, remnants, not remnants, like the beginning of the Viking Age for Vikings was during the 1800s to 1900s. 800 to 900. Sorry, not 1819. 800 to 900. And they somewhat started to fade or rather fade away or disappear or slowly die out within the 15 to 1600s. I know that much. We still have some. I know there was this one England king, that I don't know if it's actually him. I don't know what they're gonna do with the story for this. All I know is that there goes my window again. All I know that he was one of the kings that was most successful at holding the I cannot speak. I do not talk for this long because there's nothing to do on quarantine. This sucks. How long are we in? I'm gonna keep going because why the hell not? Yeah, he was known for holding back the Vikings for a very long time and did pretty well. He did very well. I can't remember if he won. Like if he won against the Vikings. I'm talking way too loud. I wish I had stuff. If I had stuff, this would be a lot better. That's my other thing. Let's talk about. I want to talk about the champion. We already seen that. This music was also awesome. I'll stop it there. You guys can probably see, but I can see. I don't know where in the time period this is taking place because the weapons they are using are very enhanced. The armor that this champion guy is wearing, very Romish like. Like he has a Romish helmet. The armor he's wearing is more like Norseman. Of course they're in North, but it's a bit more Norseman than usual. He has a cape. The one thing he has is a long sword, which tells me that it's not the early times when the Vikings first arrived in the 800 to 900. But they're giving off a feel that it is. With the technology. Because, okay. I need to stop talking. That entire skirmish down there that they're doing, that is not what they had. Vikings had formations. They had strategy. They were best of the best when it came to that. They were good in ship battles as well, obviously. But seeing as how they are just fighting without a formation, they have a formation. Whoever this guy is, possibly already dead. Why not? But for that, they would have formations. They would have either people falling back, stuff like that is happening. But we just saw them both go straight in. And we didn't see any formations, we didn't see anything like that, which surprised me. But I'm kind of glad because, I mean, who doesn't love a big, bloodthirsty battle between two people with rusted, broken weapons, killing each other, stabbing each other. I want to point out one more thing. Okay, there we go. As you can see here, both I'm assuming the English army and the Vikings are gathering around because this is a duel. For the guy that we just saw that took a spear right through his liver or somewhere down there, that took one right through his chest towards his heart from the back. I'm assuming he was the chief, but he didn't give a command. This guy's, which we already know we're playing as, I think. Also, I know we could choose a female character, so that's very interesting. If I might play the game if it comes out. It's coming out for the Xbox Series X, so that's a thing. How long are we? 19 minutes. I'll wrap this up now. This is interesting. This also tells me that this is not early times within the 800s to 900s, because this champion has a long sword. He has armor that is very enhanced, like very updated towards medieval, and he has, what is it? What did I just say? The duel that they're doing to see who will get the last kill, who will win, so to speak. You don't see that in early medieval times. Usually, especially in Vikings. In fact, a Viking wouldn't care about this, would it? Would he? They would just fight all together. But I don't know how this works. I want to see 100 dislikes on this video. I would love to see 100 dislikes on this video. Please don't. Please. I tried my best. Anyway. Whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't really know. Original link will be down in the description. Please go support these guys, whatever they do, everything that they have done, because this is amazing. Squeaky toy for my puppy. This was way too long. I don't expect anybody to watch it. I loved it myself. This was amazing, because just a Viking is an assassin. That is something that you will never see or hear of. I know I haven't. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. And well, yeah. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe, like, comment down below, and I'll see